Erin actually, when we first started filming the season, she gave me a wolf pen, but it was different than the one that Allie got, but she gave me one, and she wrote me a note that said, this will make sense in episode 4. And for 4 episodes, I was wondering, I was like, what does this mean, Erin? What does this mean? And then when it came up, I was like, oh.
Welcome to Hearties. We're the official show, after show and podcast of the fandom. We bring your questions direct to the cast and crew of When Calls the Heart. I'm Jeanette from Michigan.
I'm Annette from South Carolina.
And I'm Marg with the non-rhyming name from California. Jeanette, Annette, I love it.
True, we do. Yep. And we're so excited to welcome a repeat guest back to the pod today. You've grown up before our eyes, and we're so excited to see all you're bringing this season because it's been a big one for you. So please welcome Jaeda Lily Miller.
Yay. Thank you, Jeanette.
Of course. We're so glad to see you. How have you been? How's life in Canada?
Life in Canada is good. Cold, but good. It's good.
Yeah, I was going to ask if you're getting the weather that all of us in the States are getting. The cold.
It hasn't snowed yet, but it's just like really, really chilly. So, but we'll see.
Yeah. Doing anything fun in the off season?
Right now I'm just chilling, just hanging out.
No traveling? You're usually a big traveler. You guys do a lot of traveling. I know.
Yeah. Later in the year, but for right now.
Was your mom just on something I saw on your social media? Because what was she in?
She was in the new movie called Charlie the Wonder Dog. It's Owen Wilson's new movie, so we went to the premiere for that. But he was at the LA premiere, so we didn't meet him. But, but we were like, is he here in disguise? We don't know. But
great.
We got to watch her on the big screen. She played the influencer in that. She killed it.
Oh, so cool. We'll have to check that out. Yeah.
Wow. I love
it. Very fun.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Let's get started with some questions. We asked the Hearties for their questions for you, and many of them fondly remember first seeing you in The Christmas Secret, a classic. We watch it every season. So Holly Peterson of Plattsburgh, New York, wonders if you ever go back and watch little Jaeda's performances.
Oh, okay, well, first on The Christmas Secret, that movie is like, I love it too. It holds a special place in my heart because that was actually the first ever Hallmark movie that I filmed. A lot of people think that it's a cookie cutter Christmas, but I filmed that after, I think it just came out before The Christmas Secret did. But The Christmas Secret was actually the first Hallmark movie I ever did. So it holds a special place in my heart as well. And yeah, I've seen everything I've done once, but it's cool that I have like a time capsule basically of my whole life that I can look back on and see what I was like at that age. But so maybe I need to go back and rewatch some movies because I've only seen them once.
So
need
special
the
to us.
scrapbook, for goodness sake. You're on film.
Yeah, very cool.
Crazy.
We're also wondering, how do you feel when you watch all your performances? You said you don't do that too much, but do you sometimes?
I do. I watch every episode on Sunday with the Hearties. My family and I have a vegetable party and we watch it together. That's our thing. But yeah, it's really cool to see how everything kind of comes together and like the cohesiveness of everything, because I never know what like takes they're gonna use or like how it's gonna piece together. So I like watching it back because I get to see the full picture. But also I like to watch it back to look at it from like an analytic point of view and like see like, oh, okay, I gotta maybe I shouldn't have done that or done this a little bit differently. So I try to see what I can fix for next time so I can improve. So I watch it for keeping my eyes on myself and what I can do better. So yeah.
We need to rewind to did you say a vegetable party? What's a vegetable party?
Yeah.
Just break out the veggies for snacks?
I'm thinking of Javen over there with every junk food possible. And then the Millers are like, we're eating our vegetables.
Well, it's like at 5 o'clock. Like it airs here at 5 o'clock.
Yes.
So the weird in between dinner time. So we have our vegetable party to tide us over. And then we have dinner afterward.
It's like your appetizer before dinner. Like
like a rabbit every Sunday.
So good.
Speaking of all grown up, last year when we interviewed you, you had turned 17, which established you as part of the adult cast now. So technically, no longer a child actor. So in Sunday's episode, Nathan makes a point of addressing Allie as an adult. So what did this signify for your character, and did you relate to it personally?
I think it shows more that Allie is growing up, and it shows the dynamic of her and Nathan. Like, we saw that a lot last season, and we're seeing it even more this season, which I like because, like, she's not his little girl anymore, and it's like, how do they deal with that? So I really liked playing that, especially with Kevin, because Kevin and I were just like, I love Kevin. He's great. And I want to do more scenes with him like that because we both can be vulnerable with each other and like grow deeper in Allie and Nathan's connection, right? And actually, I'm 19 now, so yeah, I know. So, Mark,
where did the time go? Where did the time go?
Crazy. Yeah, in Kansas City, Kevin talked about taking you to the casino, and we're all like, what? She's not old enough. What's happening?
Like, Kevin, you want to take me to the casino and I'll gamble with your money? Okay. I was like, I'm not going to turn that down.
Bring it on. I love it. Yeah. And how did that go?
We won $60.
Oh, nice.
Holy cow.
Nice.
Cool.
That's a pretty good first outing. Wow.
Well, according to Grandma Thornton, you need to learn to play poker better.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Yeah.
My friends and I actually play poker all the time just for fun. So we had a poker night last Friday. So
oh my God.
Allie's bad, but Jaeda's okay. Jaeda's only a little bit better, but not that great. But
that's so funny.
Actor, special skills, poker player. I love it.
And you're like blowing Hearties' minds right now that we've seen you grow up, and now you're talking about playing poker nights, and it's so funny.
But yeah, that was my first casino experience with Kevin, and it didn't cost me anything, so
nice.
It was really fun.
Smart girl.
I think it was such a great little turn when you were like, and Judge Avery was with us. It was like, Dad, what's the big deal? It's like, first, it's so funny, that whole scene where you're like Judge Avery is kind of butting in, and then you're like, you turn it on its ear as a defense. It's so good. That was hilarious. I love that. Yeah.
Overreacting. What are you saying?
Yeah. You were completely in the right there. Yes, indeed. Yeah. He's struggling. It's the episode was called Growing Pains, and it's certainly it's the parents' growing pains, right?
Exactly. So yeah, that's basically it. Allie's growing up, and I love the relationship because we do get to play stuff like you just said, and I feel like I can relate to her as well. Like, I think because I am growing up too, just like we talked about. So it's cool that my character is growing up at the same kind of time.
I've just gotten so many. I got Sound of Music vibes with Maria, and what's the oldest daughter?
Liesel? Is it Liesel?
Is it Liesel? Yeah. Like, I don't know why, but that beautiful scene with you walking from the schoolhouse with her talking about your essay. I mean, that was totally Maria and Liesel vibes. And then this again, we love our porch scenes. She's just the mother-daughter bond here is really sweet.
My favorite.
Yeah, I mean, okay, well, first talk about that. Talk about the mother, because we do see it increasing. It's really sweet.
Thank goodness. I love working with Erin, so it's like we already have a really close relationship in real life, so I like that Allie and Elizabeth are getting even closer. And yeah, I think Allie kind of wants that mother figure in her life, so she's finding it in Elizabeth, which is great. I love it. So
yeah, it's really
Nathan
cool.
Kind of locked it down with Elizabeth a bit here because
I know exactly. Put a ring on it already. But it does kind of bring to mind the fact it's been a little while since there's been much discussion about Allie's mother, and I wonder, is that bringing up anything for her as as she's increasingly seeing Elizabeth as a mother figure. Maybe not formally yet, but certainly all those feelings are there. Do you have a backstory? Like what is that bringing up for her? Do you think it is bringing anything up for her?
I don't have a backstory for the mother. I just know what the Hearties know. That I think she passed away when Allie was really young, which I think is probably why Allie wants a mother figure so much because she hasn't really had that person in her life. So she's able to like confide in Elizabeth and like have these talks on the porch with her and just like have a new person to be close with and talk to. So I'm glad that it's Elizabeth and Erin's great. As I said, I just want to say she's great all the time because she is.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
it feels like a sort of a natural progression and those issues are not coming up necessarily.
Yeah, I don't think so, but maybe we'll explore it later. But not that I know of. I know as much as you guys. That's
Okay.
it.
Well, we know we have season 14, so,
We'll see.
something new for the writers to consider. Marissa Patek of Florida, Penny Green of North Carolina, and Judy Kennedy of Vancouver Island all had the same question. Allie is a senior in high school. What does she aspire to be, and what will she do after graduation?
Again, I don't know what she's gonna do.
Yeah.
But I completely trust the writers. So I think that if they don't have a plan for Allie already, I think they'll come up with something really good. So I'm just as excited to see. But Allie's got a lot of interest, like
She
poetry
does.
and writing and nature and like there's
Yes.
a lot going on with this girl. So I think that she'll find something that she likes to do. But I've said before, and I think I maybe have said it to you guys, I think it would be fun to do like a junior reporter type thing with Rosemary. I said that?
Oh, nice.
So good.
I
So good.
because like Rosemary and Allie don't talk too much, but I think that our characters would gel well. So I want to see that maybe, if any
Wow,
red.
the energy in that room would be amazing. Amazing. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Hearties had lots of suggestions. They thought she might be a forest ranger. Certainly, we know she's a writer. So I love that. But I do think that Hearties are like, they've had this like deadline. They're like, we want to see them under the same roof before she goes off to college. So can you reassure them in any way? I mean, obviously, we're seeing the family unit in many regards, and they were under the same roof, albeit it was a boarding house during the summer. So, can you reassure them in any way?
Well,
Theoretically.
if Allie's going away, it's the first I'm hearing about it. I
Okay,
I
good.
don't think I'm going anywhere.
Okay.
But I think there's a lot of storylines for Allie to explore in Hope Valley still. And with the new maybe blended family, like she gets a brother now, and well, maybe we'll see. But
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of different, and we're exploring this dynamic with Elizabeth and her growing up with Nathan. And I think there's still a lot left there. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. I think that will help because I think that has been one of the driving worries is, we're seeing Angela a little less and, hopefully she's coming back at some point during the season and, we're going to cross our fingers for that. But in any case, yeah, I think there has been that little nervous tension about that. And they sure love seeing you with Highland. It's just too much fun.
Not to mention a young Mountie that might keep her in town.
Well, that's true. That's true because you were all about telling him he doesn't have to move anywhere. So, maybe you need to not move anywhere either.
I agree. Good plan.
That's why the episode was interesting because doesn't Elizabeth say something like, "Oh, you're afraid," like the other guys Allie was interested in, they were worried she would end up, would pursue them and they weren't good for her. But this one, they're afraid that, oh, he might lose her. Nathan might lose her because he's the real deal.
Yeah, I think that Allie's like other crushes, I think that's kind of just what they was crushes. But like with
Right.
Oliver, it's like they're starting as friends, right? So I think it feels different than the other guys for her. And so that's why I like that it's really slow. I like that it's a slow progression as well, so then they can build that connection, you know?
Yeah, but Nathan is still like, it's a big world out there. You don't have to choose this one.
He's like, there's many fish in the sea.
Exactly. Hilarious. Oh my gosh. So
Well,
good.
speaking of Oliver, we loved the episode with the birthday party that we saw. What a special thing that Allie did for Oliver. So cool. Now we saw lots of videos and commentary from cast that it was one of the hottest days you've ever had. Was that the hottest day you've ever had on set, or just like top 5, or?
It's up there for sure. But
Yeah.
I'll tell you, sometimes when we're filming, like, When Calls the Heart, it's its own oasis there. Like, it gets really, really hot and it gets really, really cold. Like, there's no in between. So
Oh, wow.
that day was definitely up there. But even like, not even When Calls the Heart, but or Hope Valley, but other sets I've been on, Christmas movies, a lot of the time I filmed them middle of summer in like snowsuits and like wool sweaters. And like they used to give me fans, but when I was younger, I'd get them like stuck in my hair and it wouldn't be good. And, like, my mom could be putting like ice packs on me because it would be so hot. So it's like weather's a big thing that we have to watch out for.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a really, really hot day. But also the crew combating the hot with the like for cold, they have not only do we have like the greatest crew ever, but we also have the smartest crew. They have heated vests that you like plug in, and they also have heated hand warmers. And for Christmas, I asked for both of them because I was like, I'm jealous of their heated things. I need this. So when I go back to set, we're all gonna be twinning.
Yeah.
I remember Deneen Dale back in the day that did. I don't remember if she was there when you were, Jaeda. I think she was. She had one of those like camper chair that had heaters built into it, and I was like, I found myself like Googling that to see.
That would be handy. That would be really handy.
In Michigan, that's going to come in handy.
For sure. Yeah. So what's one of the coldest days that you have personally ever had on set?
Ooh, like ever?
Yeah, ever in like the history of filming.
Dang, that's hard. Well, cold is a little bit easier to combat because we put on a lot of layers. Like Barbara makes sure that we're taking well care of. But I remember I did one show, I guest starred on it, and I wore a pink dress in it, and we were like filming outside in the forest sometimes at nighttime. So that was called Dead of Summer. I just did a couple episodes on that, and I was freezing for some of it. But I would just come in and do my shot, and then they'd rush me back to the warp. So, but I remember that one being particularly cold. But it sometimes gets really cold on.
Well, and the birthday party, going back to the hot for a second, had everybody. So you were all sweating together.
Yeah, Erin bought us all those popsicles because we were all dying. She called in. She was like, hey, we need
bring on the popsicles. Yes.
Calling in reinforcements, right?
Yeah, those were well needed that day.
Yeah, very good. Yeah. Well, we had a question submitted from someone you may know. Writer Allie Devereaux submitted a question for you. She was wondering, so the gift that Oliver was holding on to for Allie, before it was revealed, did you think about that at all for the character? Was there anything that you envisioned for the gift?
Well, first of all, Allie, if you're listening, great job on the scene and great job on the episode because I'm happy with the pin that it ended up being. But I did speculate. I've been speculating the whole time. I was like, what could fit in that box? But like a locket or like earrings, but like then that seemed like too much for Allie and Oliver. So I was like, I don't know. But then when I saw it was this wolf pan, I was like, oh my gosh, this makes so much sense. Like this is sentimental enough for it to be special, but also like classy enough. And I think it was a really good gift. So Oliver was very thoughtful.
Everyone was so happy to see that come back because everyone had been talking about it since it happened. Like, aren't we going to see the gift? We're going to see the gift. So shout out to Allie for bringing that back too. Allie Devereaux. Yeah.
You're right though. It did like strike kind of the perfect tone because earrings or a locket might have been a little bit too far. It just, and particularly given where they were in that, at the point of the birthday party,
Yeah,
he
and
bought
they
it
did that.
back then. Yeah. But it also was like their signature kind of moment. So it's perfect.
Well, I love that it answered the question. What was he getting her? Because we still don't know what Lucas gave Allie.
Right. Oh my gosh. That was like back in season 6. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we have one answer. We need to check that box too. Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, go ahead.
Sorry. Also, Erin actually, when we first started filming the season, she gave me a wolf pen, but it was different than the one that Allie got. But she gave me one, and she wrote me a note that said, "This will make sense in episode 4." And for 4 episodes, I was wondering. I was like, "What does this mean, Erin? What does this mean?" And then when it came up, I was like, "Oh, this makes so much sense." So I actually have my own wolf pen as well as Allie.
Oh,
We both
so cool.
So sweet.
That's adorable.
I really enjoyed how Nathan clocked it right away when he was like, "Oh, where'd you get that?" But yeah.
Inspector Eagle Eyes right there. I see it. Wow.
Well, and we did see your lovely post. You posted a behind the scenes picture of you and Jacob from that scene, and you said that it was one of your favorite that you shot with him. So what made it special for you that it was your favorite?
It was my favorite because a lot was said without words. A lot was said with just the eyes, which I think was more impactful. So I'll leave it at that. That's why.
Yeah. I literally just said in our chat with Allie Devereaux, I said their eyes, they were so expressive with their faces. So yeah. Great job.
There have been a lot of really wonderful scenes this season that were just quiet with not a lot of dialogue, where the actors are given a lot of space to just emote, and it's really nice.
Yeah,
I agree.
Very impactful.
I was pleased when I watched it back. I liked how it turned out.
So you weren't critiquing it.
No, well, still like critiquing and seeing, oh, maybe I'll do that again. Oh, maybe I like that, but I was pleased with the whole thing in the end. It was good.
Beautiful.
Just that sweet little looking up was just so moving. We all remember our first love when we were young.
Yeah, you have flirting down though, man. I mean, they're the little hair movements and the way you turned around when you were like going to his surprise party. It's very what was the thing when Erin used to like kind of spin a little bit in the
it was swish.
The happy twirl.
The happy twirl. Yeah. There's a little happy twirl going on there. I like it.
The happy twirl. That's nice. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Maybe I'll twirl some more.
I'll send you some videos, Jaeda. You can see Erin doing the happy twirl.
Deal.
Okay, so Zaylee St. Martin of Elkton, Kentucky asks, do you have a favorite or most intriguing couple on the show right now, and why?
There's a lot of good couples on the show, but my personal favorite right now is probably Hickam and May. They're so cute. And I loved the part when Maisie is selling all the clothes and then Ben has to confront her and he goes, "I did it, May!" And I burst out laughing when I watched that back. I was like, oh, that was so funny, Ben. So I think that they bring a lot of comedy to the show, which is really nice. And they have a really sweet relationship. So Hickam and May. What's their ship name? Hickam Sue or
That's a good question.
What is it? Oh my gosh.
I was like, because I was thinking, I have Oliver, Erin's point.
Yes. Yeah.
What is theirs? I don't know.
That's a great question. I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway,
Hearties, drop your ideas in the comments.
It's really true though, that dynamic, because I think as newlyweds, you always struggle with the right balance with the in-laws, and you have to create some new boundaries. And of course, Hickam has never established boundaries with his sister. So yeah, it's really funny.
It's fun to watch. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Very sweet. Well, Wendy from Albuquerque wonders, what is a small or minor Allie moment that ended up meaning more to you than you expected?
Um, okay, going back a couple seasons, season 9, probably when Allie called Nathan dad for the first time.
Oh,
Because I think that was really impactful to Allie, and it was like a nice, sweet moment, just like the two of them on the bench. So I think that was really impactful to Allie because it changed their dynamic a bit, you know? They got even closer. So yeah, so that was meaningful to me as well to see that growth between the characters.
same for us too.
Mhm.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think that means the world to the Hearties. And I think the moment that I assume we'll get to, which will be very Sound of Music-y, will be, will be Allie Grant calling Elizabeth's mother at some point. Or, that's.
We hope.
I didn't even think about it. It's so beautiful. Okay. Can you imagine it? Can you imagine it?
I can picture it.
Okay.
I get a little verklempt even when you call her Elizabeth now.
Mhm.
I like that. Just and I think Allie did in that scene on the hill when they were walking, you said bye Elizabeth or I don't know, thanks Elizabeth or something. And I remember noting it because we haven't heard it that many times since you've had that conversation. So
And I'm glad we did have that conversation. That as well is that's probably my favorite scene I've ever done with Erin. So that one and the Kevin one, it's nice I've had a scene with both of them where I'm different name calling. So
yeah.
I'm glad that we're on Elizabeth terms now. That's the name basis.
Yeah, that scene just took our breath away. It really was just, I don't know, something about it. It was really, really beautiful. Yeah, loved it. And of course, there was a Hardy who brought up the fact that Allie at one point said to Elizabeth, like, if you were my mom, or if I got to call you mom, I would call you mom all the time, or something. I don't,
Yeah.
I'm butchering it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
So
really sweet
very
moment.
sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, it's rapid fire time.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna throw some things at you. First thing that pops into your head, whatever you want to say.
Okay.
You have your first starring role in a Hallmark movie. Which genre do you prefer, rom-com or mystery?
I'm ready. Rom-com. Let's do it.
Yay.
It's time. It's time, Hallmark.
I love watching rom-coms, so
Long overdue. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, Hearties would
You're
show
ready.
up so big for you. That would be so exciting. Yeah.
that would be
So,
awesome. The dream.
so baby gifts for all the babies on the way. Have you already picked them out? Are you waiting till they're born?
Got them. They're in the house, ready to give.
No,
Oh, I love that. Aw.
you are so ready.
Yes. Waiting for it.
I think we heard the story of Kevin telling you, but how was it when Erin told you?
I screamed so loud. It was like, oh, I was so shocked because I was like, Kevin just told me this like a couple like weeks ago, and like now you too. Oh, they're all gonna be the best parents. Like I feel like I was their practice child, so
Yes.
like,
Perfect.
they're gonna be great. I'm really excited to meet their new kids.
Then they're not going to be prepared because you're way too angelic and amazing. And,
Yes.
you
Oh,
never
their
know.
kids are gonna be awesome. Their kids are gonna be
Of course they will be.
I'm
Just
so
kidding.
excited to meet them. But yeah, but I screamed really loud, and Erin told me I was in her trailer when she told me, and then our AD like came to get us for set, and he like just was talking like just yelled in like Erin, they're ready, and he goes. Jaeda, they're ready too. And I was like, how did you know I was in here? And he's like, I can hear you like across all of circus. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I screamed
that's funny.
when it happened.
Have your voice. Own it. Love it.
Yep.
Oh, it's me. Okay. Jack Wagner's hilarity, as we were referencing earlier, horning in on the fossil field trip with the pickaxe and the mercantile. Did you break character or did you keep it together?
He was pretty funny in that scene, but don't worry, I was able to hold it together until they called cut. It was okay. We made it through in the end.
Nice.
Ever the
Nice.
professional. Love it.
He told the story in Kansas City about one time when he was picking up Highland. I think you were in the scene, and he goes, Jackaroo, and about him farting on him. Were you there? Do you remember that one? I think it was early in the season. Yeah, he's got some great.
Again, another time to Jack as well. It happened twice. Oh,
It is very flatulent. We hear about the flatulence a lot.
We do.
Yeah. Between all of you, we've got some great Highland stories. That's for sure. Yeah. All right. Speaking of Highland, speaking of, this transitions really well to our next one. So you had Highland on your lap during the governor's magic show. Heavy or light?
Light, but he's getting bigger every year. So we'll see how long I can hold on.
He is getting bigger.
Going
And
up
he's
so fast.
as he's being called LJ now. He's such a grown little man.
Growing up.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's too bad.
Now you know how we feel watching you grow up.
Yeah.
So Jaeda, your favorite costume from season 13? Go.
I'd probably go with my new brown jumper I got this year. We went through fire together. We are tight. We go through a lot the rest of the season as well. So,
oh my.
Yeah.
We got the smoke smell out and it's still intact. All right, good.
How many versions of that costume do you have?
All right.
Only two, dirty and clean. Two versions.
Perfect.
Okay, stay tuned for a kiss by the end of the season. Oliver kiss, that is, or you never kiss and tell.
Oh.
Darn, she's so well media trained. Well, even with you keeping secrets from us, we just adore you. And every season you surprise us. I mean, you just keep growing up and you were always phenomenal, and now you're even more phenomenal. Yeah, I do understand why Kevin and Erin are like, she's coming for our jobs. It's happening. We just feel so blessed to see your performances. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's very sweet. Oh gosh. Love chatting with you guys today.
Rom-com Hallmark. Let's bring it
let's do it.
Okay, Hearties, this is where the campaign starts right here. Add it to your comments and tell us everything that you're looking forward to seeing with Allie the rest of the season. We have a schedule change this week coming up. Because of the Super Bowl on Sunday, we're moving to Saturday night. So you don't want to miss it. Be there Saturday night with us, tweet with us, all the things. And we'll see you next time on Heart to Hearties. Bye-bye.